What's up, guys? Dipper Brothers back again. We got fruitcake from the last video. What you gonna be dipping on today?
Well, we invented.
We didn't invent.
We made. It's in a straight skull can, but it's a Dr. Pepper. That Dr. Pepper flavor.
It's Skull Cherry mixed with Skull Straight.
And so we just found it up in the game room.
We're back at my house this time. We're not in his bed.
It's a little bit dry.
Yeah, it's been up there for a little while. But we found it and thought we'd do a review on it. And I had told you guys I'd do a review on the Redman Goldenblend. So I already got it to where I can get this last bit of chew out of it. There's a good bit left in. I could probably do a little softball. So I'm going to go ahead and
you can go first.
Throw it in real quick. Here's how I throw in my last bit of chew. Because it's just one, just big enough for one chew, so I tear the bag open and make it easy. So let's throw in a dip. We got the, oh yeah, we got the yellow mud jug today.
It used to
have Outlaws.
I ordered the special edition Outlaw. I'm sure if you guys watch this know who Outlaw is. I took in the shower too many times, and it washed off his signature.
Why would you take a mud jug in the shower? You can spit on the ground.
Because I liked having a mud jug, but it wiped off his signature and his keep it frickin' hillbilly.
So we got the Redman in. Got a big fat ski of this shit. Why don't you throw a little bit of?
You definitely could have shared some of that. Dick. We got Devin. Devin's here today. He didn't want to be in the video, but
my little brother
put him in it anyway. But
this shit is stinging like a bitch. I've gone through I think together we've gone through about 4 or 5 cans in the past 2 days since bowling. Yeah.
No.
I've gone through 3 cans.
No. No, you didn't. We've gone through maybe 4 cans.
Okay, I'm happy with that. 4 cans. So
maybe
my gum. It's 4 cans. My gums are kind of sore. It's 4 fucking cans.
Maybe.
Okay, just to be difficult, it's maybe 4 cans.
That's better.
Throw in. Stop talking.
Well, I thought you were going first, and then I.
No, you're gonna throw in right now.
Okay, man. Jesus. All right, but then again, this is Dr. Pepper, which is Skull Cherry, Skull Straight. It's very, very dry.
Go put a little squirt of water in there.
That's gross. That'll lose all of its flavor. No. Just both a little bit.
A little bit? You pulled a me.
Well, it's extremely dry.
So, what was the point of that?
I want to see how it looked on the camera. This is my baby.
So, do you want to go ahead and review? Using Spotify today, guys.
Well, I used to dip this all the time. This used to be wintergreen's always been my go-to, but when I wasn't doing wintergreen, I went to this. I very much enjoy it. I'm a big fan of Dr. Pepper. It tastes pretty similar. It's got kind of a caramely taste, a little bit.
Comes out of the straight.
But it's like sweet, but
ow,
It's got that like tobacco taste to it. It's a good. I like it. He used to dip it a lot. This is actually his can, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
We used to just...
What's the date on it?
February 23rd, 2014.
So that's an
so
old ass
we
can.
would have gotten that back in, like, October.
That was a couple sleepovers after we got the hookah.
It's got the wrong lid on it.
Does it really?
As you can tell, Skull is spelled
Whoa.
twice on there. So somehow he has
that.
mixed up this can lid with another.
Yes, I did. That came out of your truck. We bought a bunch of it, and you were like, "Here, have this one." And there, we were in the middle of like mixing the two together, and we had like 3 or 4 cans of that, and we mixed the lids up.
But this is very poorly matched up, so that's not very good. But what can you do?
Well, you can complain about having a cut right here on the top of your gums. That's what I'm going through right now. I had it on this side. I've got gum issues on this side. Shut up.
Pussy.
And then I put it on this side, and I've got a cut from a chip in the top of my gums up here. So
From the honey barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been
I ate
here 2 days.
I ate an entire bag of like the family size bag of the honey barbecue Lay's. Best chips you'll ever eat in your life.
So we have a rather historic thing happening right now in Georgia. We told you about the snowpocalypse last video, but this is like 3 times worse than what we got last time.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
So I called my mom. I told you my parents live in Australia, and I said, "Can I go stay at Parker's because we're supposed to lose power? This is supposed to be ridiculous, and I'm not going to be stuck inside with my dickhead of a brother." And she said, "Sure," just because, you know, she knows my brother's a dick face, and no one likes him.
No one. He's a banker and a
His
lawyer.
name's McHenry, but we call him McFuck. And
no, we're copying Outlaw. We call him McFuckstick. McYuppie Fuckstick.
But okay, we don't until now call him that.
I'm calling him that from now on.
But we usually call him McFuck, just because he's a fuck. But yeah, they let me come over here. His parents asked if I wanted to stay. So I've been here 2 days now.
And he's going to be here again tomorrow night because it's not supposed to get above, 32 degrees tomorrow?
Yeah. So I'll be here for a couple more days, probably. So we'll see if we can get out, get some. If you want any dips for us to review, let us know. We'll go out, get some different dips if we can.
We'll go over to the Kroger back there.
We'll take a trip, go buy some new dip for you. We'll make another review tomorrow night.
Even if you don't request anything, we'll get some random ass dips and do them.
So,
actually, let's go ahead and put a little. Let me review this, and then we'll debate for a minute about what dips we'll get. Okay, so if none of y'all have ever chewed, which if you're beginners, you probably haven't chewed very much, but this is Redman Goldenblend. It's basically a really honey. Most chew has a really raisin-based kind of flavor. And
this is really random. So, we've said Parker and I have been friends for a really long time. And this is how we got the name Dipper Brothers. We've called ourselves like
Show off the tattoo.
Blood Brothers. So I went out and got a tattoo that says "Brothers are forever."
And I'm going to get another one just like it. And I'm going to get it put right here. To match.
So I got that done.
But please hold. Let me finish my review.
That just popped in my head. I had to say it.
Okay, so like I was saying, like usual chews taste like raisins. And this is more of a honey base. Would you say it's got a lot of honey? It tastes kind of like honey.
It's very sweet.
It's a really sweet chew.
Most chews taste kind of raisiny.
Yeah.
But this is more sweet, better taste to it.
The cut at the bottom of the bag, it's always the little pieces, but if you see some of this stuff, nice, big, long chunks. Let's see if I can get a little bit, show you the juice. This bag's about, when did we go camping?
So, us and 2 of our friends went camping.
When was that? Winter break. That was the first
That was
Friday.
not winter break.
Christmas break. Weekend. Christmas break. That was Christmas break. That was a month and a half ago.
And I thought it would be a good idea to go buy 9 bags of chew because I had my mom's credit card because she was back for Christmas. And
it's pretty juicy for being a month and a half old.
We did that. It was actually really fun.
Yeah, this is the last bag. We went through like 2.5 bags that night.
One thing that was bad though,
it was cold.
It was very cold and dark, and we were going about to buy cigars, right? And shithead wasn't guiding me like I thought he was going to. It's not his fault. I didn't ask him to, but usually he does anyway.
Like we were in a really tight spot. Like
so,
we had wedged both trucks in this campsite, and there was enough room for one truck to fit in the parking spot, and then there was 2 trees, and then it opened up a little bit on each side. So what I did was I drove my truck in and parked it like kind of over in the gravel and
on the left side.
On the left side, and James kind of squeezed in on the right. And when he tried to back out, there's the water spigots that you can hook up to an RV, and he didn't see it, and he backed into it and then wound up backing into one of the pine trees and knocked the.
I just snapped that water spout
and created a new lake in the parking lot.
Started spraying water, and
we thought
about leaving and going to a motel because we thought we were gonna get fucked. But
we walked up to the front of the campsite and the gates were closed, so we couldn't leave.
So we got up really early when the first time we were allowed to leave was like 7 a.m.
Yeah, well, let's tell the story of the fact that Steven didn't have any of his camping stuff because he didn't pay the storage bill.
So our friend Steven, I'm sure he'll watch this video. He has one of those like where you can rent storage spaces.
Yeah, like a self-storage.
His mom hadn't paid for the storage unit, so they wouldn't let us in.
And he has so much camping stuff. So
that was awful.
So we wound up sleeping in the back of the truck, and
yeah, we made a big ass fire on it. Took us forever
because all the wood was wet.
It just rained.
We had to go take wood from the gas station.
Yeah, we drove up, grabbed some wood, drove out.
Actually, we went in, paid for 1 bag, and then I snuck another couple bags into the truck.
Okay, we bought. It was like $3, and we got like $15 worth.
Yeah, so we came back to the campsite, got all the wood lit up, went through about half a gallon of gas trying to get it lit. We even went out and scavenged for dry cabinet wood in like dumpsters across the street, stuff like that. None of it was dry.
But we were up at Lake Lanier, and
if none of you know, we live in Georgia. It's our number 1 lake.
We got that fire started, and we just backed up the trucks to where we were like 3 feet from the fire to keep us semi-warm during the night.
And I've got a Ranger. I think I actually have a picture of it right here. So I'll show y'all the inside. I tried to sleep in 2 lawn chairs next to the fire, and it worked for a little while. Then it started raining, and I got cold, so I went and got in the truck. And
I slept in my bed. I have a 2011 F-150.
So this is sort of the inside of my truck. It's like a view from like looking over the center console. So I slept in the driver's seat. I just leaned it back. It's an extended cab, so I sort of have a back seat. Not really.
It's tight. He's got a sub back there. That's it.
So I fit in that. And then basically we got up early in the morning and tried to pack everything up. And we bought a bunch of chicken livers and stuff to go fishing with.
That didn't work out.
Yeah, it was bad.
We bought some chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a hanger for some reason in the back of my truck, right? So we broke it off, and he always has duct tape. He has some kind of fantasy with duct tape.
No, duct tape is useful. Look, I got like 6 rolls over here in every different fucking color.
Of course it's pink, fucking fruitcake.
You know what? Here, you want some brown or some orange?
He's a very colorful man.
Here's some fluorescent Dayglow orange.
Colorful.
Dayglow orange.
He's a colorful man, and I guess I did, but I duct taped it to an end of a stick, and we hooked the chicken in the like hanger.
Yeah.
And just held it over the fire and cooked it.
Not cooked it, but heated it up. It was already cooked. We bought some fried chicken at the Kroger.
But it was very cold.
Yeah. Well, it was 30 degrees outside. It was sleeting when we woke up.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea, but we heated up the chicken, and there was these stray cats. I fucking hate cats. These stray cats were freaking me out, and we were just throwing chicken bones at them, and that wasn't very bright. That was just drawing them in. Eventually, I hit one with the bone, and it ran away.
So, basically, we're going to go camping again a little bit after spring break. Probably the first week of summer, if we can.
Hopefully.
Go out and go fishing. So, if any of y'all live in the Georgia area, just leave a comment below, and maybe we can all meet up and do a big dipper thing up at Lake Lanier and go out and go fishing, go camping, get a couple camping sites. Just chill over by the dam. Set up a big campfire, get a big bonfire going. We found the best camp spots on the lake, pretty much, overlooking the whole.
You got some dish spit on your shirt.
So that's you guys can definitely leave it in the comments below and see if we can all meet up and do something at the lake first week of summer. He's getting ready to graduate. I'm going into my senior year after this summer. So
I'm going to Ole Miss.
Going to Ole Miss, #1 redneck college in the entire United States of America.
No.
Mm-hmm. Their fucking name is the Rebels.
Mm-mm.
Okay, they had to change that shit.
We're the Black Bears now, because apparently calling us the Rebels is racist.
Okay. One thing that I want to bring up that you guys can do really easy. We went through this stage. I'll go get all the other ones. Fucking weirdo. Where's that? So, you guys can take the lids off your pants and make hat clips out of them. Basically, what you can do is you can take. This one's really tight. Oh shit, I just ripped the shit out of my hat. What you can do is you can take and put it on your hat like that, or anywhere that you want to put it. Basically, you got your dip can lid on your hat. It's pretty neat. We did a couple one. We'll actually, after we get done with this video, I've got a couple cans of Southern Blend, and I'll show you how to do them. Outlaw's got a good video on it. So there's videos you guys can check out how to do, but we'll do a video on how to make these in the near future.
We'll do that later tonight. Post it tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'll stand those back up over there. But this video is about to hit 20 minutes. So let me put a little outro song. Oh, good song. Southern Girl by Tim McGraw. Don't own any of the rights to this music. So we're just basically giving promos to each of these artists and songs. We'll put a list of the songs that have been played in the description so that we don't get copyrighted or in trouble for that. So this has been a video on Dr. Pepper, our own personal creation, and Redman Golden Blend.